Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chess Wise. Today we are going to look at the next topic, that is the pawns on the adjacent files. That is when the pawns are next to each other. So we are going to discuss the rules related to the pawns on the adjacent files. So what are the factors which we have to ensure so that we don't end up in a losing position. So let's get started with the first position here. This position we are taking as black to play. So first what we see here, that the black king is far away from his pawn and the white king is able to take the pawn very easily. That is what it looks like. So let me tell you the rules, how to decide whether we can hold the game. So first thing is, if the black king is able to support his pawn, so whenever pawns are on the adjacent file, if we are able to protect our pawn, that should suffice to hold the game. See, which looks like a very difficult task here. Or else we should be able to attack the opponent's pawn, which is somewhat possible as compared to the previous task. So one of these things if we are able to achieve, then the position will be drawn. Okay, so let's get started. Black to play, and we'll try to see if black is able to hold the game. So as we know the rule of shoulder charging or shouldering, so solving this position will be easy. So if black starts with the move king b6 here, then he loses the game. After king d6, now we see that the black king falls short. If he goes to b7, then king comes to e7, and after kc7 or kc6, white king takes the pawn, and next move after kd5, pawn moves to e6 and the pawn will become queen. So playing kb6 would lose the game. So kb6 is blunder over here. So the only move which helps black hold the game is the move kb4. Now what is happening? As we saw, the black is unable to hold his own pawn or support his own pawn. He wants to attack the white pawn when the white king is going to attack the black pawn. So after the move kd6, king c4, ke7, and just on time, when white king was attacking the black pawn, black king also attacks the white pawn. And now after king f7, ke5 is an easy draw. So white can try the only move king f6, to which black will also keep the pawn attacked. Now the king has no place to protect the pawn. If he plays e6, there will be an exchange of pawns and drawn position. And again if king f7, then king takes e5 and the position is drawn. So in this case, at first when we had this position, it looked like a very difficult task. Okay, but black manages to hold the game because he is able to attack the pawn. So let's look at one more example. Let's look at the second position here. So this position is white to play now, and we will try to figure out if white is able to win the game. So as per the two rules which I told you just now, in order to hold the game, black should either be able to support his pawn or he should be able to attack the white pawn. It looks like white is able to win the game very easily by the move kg4. So if kg4 is played, then black can go kg6, king f4, kf6, ke4, ke6, everything good till now, kd4, and it looks like white will go kc4 and kb4 and win the pawn, and he will win the game very easily. But here black has a very nice tactic. He plays the move b3, forcing to take the pawn into pawn, and this pushes the pawn one more rank ahead, and then black takes the opposition. So what happened because of this? Now the white king is not able to keep the opposition. If he pushes the pawn ahead, then the king and pawn will come in the same line. So what happens? After the move kc4, kc6, if pawn moves to b4, This we have discussed in our earlier lesson. When pawn and king are together, so the game is drawn. White is unable to win. His pawn will have to move further ahead and nothing can be done over here. After kb6, b5, kb7, kc5, kc7. So in that position, it was black to play or white to play. In this position, no matter what, the king and pawn have come together and it's not possible to win the game. White has to be very careful here. So this we have discussed before also. Whenever trying to convert positions in king and pawn and game, we have discussed it during the pawns on the same file. That time also here white will win only by the move king h4. The move king h4 intends to take the opposition on the next move. So it will not allow black to get opposition. So now the pawn sacrifice ideas will fail, because if we play b3 right now, then cb3, kg6, and now see white is getting the opposition. Every time black moves, white takes opposition. ke6, ke4, kd6, kd4, kc6, kc4, kb6, kb4, and wherever the king moves, the white king goes ahead, and there is a gap between king and pawn. One file or one rank is there, we can say. So the pawn move can be used. So after kb7, again kb5 is the right move. If we push the pawn again, then we will allow black to take opposition and the pawn will have to move. So we have to be very careful. This we have discussed in the earlier lesson. Do check out my lesson based on king and pawn and games, where I have discussed the concept of opposition. So from that you can find the remaining. It's very easy. Because of this opposition, king will reach the 6th rank and the pawn will promote to queen. So let's see what happened in the game. So in the game, white played kh4, kg6, kg4, kf6, kf4, ke6, ke4, and now after kd6, kd4, black can just do either sacrifice the pawn by b3, which we analyzed just now. After b3, cb, kc6, kc4 transposes to the previous line which I discussed with you. Or else he can try for one more move, the move kc6 and same kc4 again to b3. Note that white will not take with the king, but he will take with the pawn and he will maintain the opposition. So because of this opposition, white will be able to win the game. So now see kb6, kb4, k6, kc5, kb7, kb5, only move and the good move. Now wherever the king moves, the king reaches the 6th rank. Once the king reaches the 6th rank, the task is very easy. Now see, here the good move is king a7, completely controlling all the squares in front of the pawn, and the white pawn would win. And after the move kb8, here kb6, taking opposition, again very important. So after king a8, we can take the king to c7, and now all moves are checked. So there is no case of any stalemate at all. King a8, b7, king a7, and the pawn becomes queen, and white will win the game. I hope you are enjoying these lessons. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.